Link bait is a simple concept. You place something on your site that acts as bait for links. It attracts links. People link to your site not because you want them to, but because they want to tell people about your site. You place the bait, then let people know about it, and wait for the links to roll in. So, what is the bait? It's simply something so interesting or useful or entertaining or funny or intriguing that people will link to it because they just feel the need to tell their friends and colleagues about it. A classic example is YouTube, which has more than 28 billion incoming links, or Wikipedia, a site that contains more than 100 million pages, and each one could be regarded as link bait. In fact, Wikipedia has more than 2.7 billion incoming links. Not every site can be YouTube or Wikipedia, but that doesn't mean you can't create your own link bait on a more modest scale. So, what can you do? Well, an obvious idea is hosting a blog on a subject related to the area you work in. Blogs are very easy to create. However, good blogs are much harder. So don't jump into blogging unless you're sure you can make it work. You need someone who can write what people want to read and wants to do so. If you've got what it takes, if you can create a really top-notch blog, a blog may provide great link bait. Perhaps you can provide useful tools of some sort. Many mortgage websites provide mortgage calculators, for instance. Of course, if you have a mortgage company, adding a mortgage calculator today may be a little late in the game. You need to brainstorm this. Every business is different, and the resources you have available will vary. Perhaps it's a glossary of some kind, or a directory, or a series of videos about using your products. Some sports equipment stores now host videos on how to use the various types of equipment they sell, for instance. Now, think for a moment about YouTube and Wikipedia. What do they have in common? The crowd created the link bait. Wikipedia and YouTube didn't grow by creating their own content. They created the infrastructure that allowed other people, the crowd, to create the link bait for them. In fact, many of the world's top websites do this. Think of sites such as TripAdvisor, Pinterest, Craigslist, and many more, sites that let other people create their content, their link bait. If it's at all possible for you to do that, it's a powerful thing. An example would be creating support forums related to your products and services. Customers can post questions about your products, which can be answered by your support staff and by other customers. If your products are widely used, you may find that support forums can act as link bait, attracting thousands of links. Whatever link bait you create, you need to tell people about it. Obviously, you'll want to use SEO to make sure your link bait is easy to find, but you'll also want to do a basic PR campaign, contacting bloggers and relevant newspaper and magazine sites to list in any directories that may be appropriate, and so on. Creating link bait is quite difficult for many companies, which is why so many people turn to other methods that create less valuable links. Spend a little while thinking about this, though, and you may find a way to create something that people really want to link to.